Go!
Hey everybody, this is Austin from RM The Root, and we are doing a quick review of A Plague's Tale. So yeah, let's get to this. This game was really interesting. So like, it doesn't have a ton of game mechanics, but the mechanics it does have they're really fun. Like, it kind of reminds me of a mixture of, if you took things from Assassin's Creed and elements of like Heavy Rain and other games that focus on stealth and just essentially being able to not just always blunt force, run and gun, shoot your way out of everything. Yeah, so the game follows it doesn't quite give you her actual age, but I'd say around a 14-year-old named Amicia and her little brother who's, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6, and his name is Hugo. And it pretty much takes place in around 1400s, and yeah. That was my phone. Yeah, we're not very professional about doing these voiceovers. Anyways, the game has a lot of really cool mechanics. Essentially, your only real weapon is a sling, and you have just like standard rocks.
Come on, I'll help you.
And then you also can have like almost like enchanted ammo. So you have a rock that is like doused in kerosene and is pretty much like a flammable source of ammo. You have ammo that like
let's get in. Come on.
Like, you have ammo that can put out fires. You have ammo that can essentially, it's got some kind of like enchanted chemical crap on it that will make guards or knights take off their helmet. And you have to essentially plan out each fight, because this game, you don't really have a life. Like, it's not like Call of Duty or some other game where you just can pick up like med kits. No. Every enemy, if they get close to you, is an instant kill. You're dead. So like right here, you have to use the environment to kill that guard. Otherwise, he would just mess you up. 1 second. Boom. And I'm sure there's a couple clips in here where I just get messed up and killed really fast. You also have to watch out for the actual rats, the plague. You need fire in order to clear your path. And yeah, you pretty much have to hit each guard in the head. If you miss, see, I barely got it right there. If you miss, you're pretty much screwed.
More rats. The domain is straight ahead.
this game is freaking beautiful though. Like, I was running it on a 34-inch ultra-wide monitor running at 1080, but I mean, this thing is just, talk about gorgeous games. The lighting, all the different environments between the snow-filled environments, the forest, the
chain on the other side.
1300s like
Lantern.
France
They must have used it to get the
scenery.
troops
Like,
through. Good
God,
idea.
it's just
I'll have a
amazing.
clear
Like,
shot. You can go back
honestly,
down.
this is probably
Tell me when
one
you're
of my most favorite looking games that I have played in a good hot minute. But yeah, no, like,
I'm there. Here
this
we go.
game is just, it's really, really fun, guys. You definitely need to give it a try. If you have Microsoft Game Pass, it's on Game Pass. That's how I've played it, but I'm honestly going to buy it on Steam just because I really want to support studios like this. It was made by, let's see, it was developed by Asobi Studio and published by Focus Home Interactive. It's also on Xbox One, obviously, since it's on Game Pass, and it's also on PlayStation 4.
Thank you.
And oh, look at this! It says the sequel to Plague's Tale was
Here we are. It's up
confirmed
there.
December 19th. So, hell yeah, that's gonna be released. I mean, take this with a grain of salt.
Climb up. I'll
November
help you.
of
All right.
2022. So we'll see. But yeah, no, I don't want to like give you guys too much of a complete reveal. I mean, this game or
Whoa. Look
this
out.
video
They're
definitely does
converging
have
here.
some
They're going
spoilers because I
towards
have
his room.
clips from the beginning all the way to the end. So definitely don't watch the last part of the video, like the last 3 or 4 minutes, if you don't want to see like the very end, because I'm pretty sure there is some clips of the very end and whatnot. Yeah, so at a certain point you do get to take control of Hugo, which is really interesting. It opens up an entire new way of playing because you don't have any weapons, but Hugo does have the power to control the rats. As you play throughout the game, the main story is essentially your brother has something wrong with him. He's been like essentially binded
She'll
with
be all right.
this like
But
ancient
can't we
plague,
help her?
That's why we're here.
and
To help her get revenge.
it's
And
like
to
this
keep her
Pope-like
We got the
evil
kid and
dude
the rats.
who's like
We're
trying
invincible.
to like
He's 5 years
consume
old.
the power, and he kind of has like a godlike complex. But
What's the matter? Melly.
the whole
calm down.
story is to
Those
pretty
fucking
much
rats
try to
blocked
figure
the
out
safest
how to
entrance.
cure your brother, and
Do
then
it, Melly.
in the end you
We don't have a
really,
choice. We have to try the
I mean,
great door. But watch out.
I'm not really gonna tell you, but it's
Melly,
not
wait.
really a clear cut
This
what
can't be
honestly
happening.
happens.
Melly,
But
please. No.
the game is super fun. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this fun because
Our priority is
it's
to
a very
stay alive
linear
and stay
path.
together.
It's
That's
almost
why
like
Roderick
you're
and Arthur
playing a
sacrificed
movie,
themselves.
like a really
Just
good
leave me
in-depth
alone.
movie.
She's right,
That's
Melly.
why it kind of reminded me of like, kind of like Heavy Rain aspect, except there's not as
He's
there really isn't any like quick time or
He's resting
events or
now. I can't
choices.
take
It's
any
more or
more
less
of these
just
bloody rats.
you have specific goals, you have specific abilities and attacks, and you are just playing through this story.
How do you...
Yeah, and like right there, you have the ability to
Hugo,
move the rats and
tell
whatnot.
me you're going to help us kill those bastards. Melly, we've got no chance without your brother, Amicia. You get that, right?
I will help you. And you're
Right now,
going
I'm
to
sitting
help
here
us
doing
save
this,
Mummy.
You've got yourself a deal.
doing this voiceover, drinking a Red Bull at like 11 a.m. So, what you guys doing? We're gonna try to put out more content soon. Both me and Ethan have been pretty busy recently, but we have a backlog of a bunch of game reviews. So this is the first of many. So I hope you guys really enjoy them. Maybe we can help you guys decide whether you want to buy this game or not. Yeah, it's a really fun game. There was a little bit of crafting, and I mean it's not too complicated. There's a bunch of random items like leather and stuff with like alchemy, metal, tools, and then you can essentially just craft and make you can make your sling a little bit more durable. You can increase your ammo capacity. You can do things like that. You just can't really upgrade like your actual health because, like I said, there is no health. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool one. So you can shoot the lanterns out of guards' hands as they're going through rats, and then the rats just destroy them. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is towards the end of the game when you have the final confrontation with the like Pope-like priest crazy dude.
Shut up, you old fool! We're here to kill you, not listen to your
It's kind of interesting, this like final fight. You essentially have the power to control certain rats now, and this priest-like dude, he has the power, and you kind of just like fight with the rats, like, you know, throwing them at each other, and you have to kind of block his attacks with your attacks, and it's really weird. I will say the final fight was a little bit boring. It seemed too easy, and it was more or less just like a basic old school boss fight, and I don't know, it really didn't do it for me, but the overall game itself was freaking amazing.
Alright. Destroy him.
Yeah. So like, this is the first part. So you have your rats, and you're essentially fighting. You have to put out the fires and then progress forward.
He's getting them to regroup. They're not stopping. You're stopping them.
I can do it.
You can kind of see.
Come on, you go. It's our only chance. Look at
But
yourself, Vitalis. You have
yeah,
abandoned your mother.
yeah, and then there's like rat tornadoes.
Yes.
That essentially you have to use your rats and concentrate your rats next to the like his rat tornado things, and that way you can block it. Otherwise that happens, and you have to restart. So yeah, it's really interesting though, guys. It's a really fun game. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys
I can do it.
finish off the rest of the video. We're gonna have the rest of this gameplay. Like I said, if you want to experience the very end for yourself, you can probably click off now, come back after you beat it. Just because I don't want you to have any spoilers that are unintended. Yeah, guys, this was RM the Root with Austin signing off. Thanks.
Lucas. Do you have everything? The St. John's wort, the hawthorn, all of it. Let's go. Good.
Amicia,
Yes?
why are they looking at me like that? Melly looked at me the same way. Then she left. Because she doesn't like me anymore.
Hugo, she had other things to do.
That's not true, but it doesn't matter.
Is she going to sleep much longer?
She has to get her strength back. With the herbs you bought, she'll soon be back on her feet.
All right. Hey, Hugo,
What?
do you think I'm pretty?
You're ugly. Really ugly.
Ugly? Me?
You look like a big fat fly.
A fly? Your own sister? Oh, such a slur requires punishment.
Lucas!
Hey!
Help!